another one that gets on my damn nerves. So Bethenny Frankel is being slammed because she stuck her foot in her damn mouth over some comments she recently made about living in the Hamptons. So, I don't know if she's talked about this on The View because they said Anna Navarro basically went in and threw shade at her. Oh, so she tweeted. But anyway, I don't know if y'all seen the clip, but she went and said something that ended up making her stick her foot in her damn mouth about how the fact of, it's not only just rich people that live in the Hamptons, they got black folk and Latinos. Now, if y'all been watching the show, y'all already know I told her I got family that live out in the Hamptons or, in that whole area. Like I got a lot of, and they have money. So I don't know why you think that only people in the Hamptons, it's just white folks with coin. But anyway, let's play the clip and then we'll come back and we'll talk.
Hamptons is an amazing place because it's farm meets beach meets woods, and there are all kinds of people here. It's not only rich people. That's not a joke, okay? There are all kinds of people. There is a big Latin community here, big. There is a African-American community here on the beach, beautiful houses. I had a house there one summer. So the Hamptons is an amazing.
So, yeah, so that's basically what she said. And of course, everybody was up in an uproar with what she said, including Anna Navarro from The View. So, the clip, once it went viral, and The View co-host Anna Navarro quickly called out the Roni alum for her racially charged comments. She said, newsflash, white people are not the only ones capable of having money. There are rich black people and rich Latins. This is what Navarro 52 tweeted in response. Other Twitter users followed in Navarro's footsteps and called out Frankel, who's 53, for her demographic analysis. One person said because rich means white. Another person put black people have always lived in the Hamptons, and yes, some of them are wealthy, responded another. She needs to stop. Another person put what happened to people not based on color or culture, just human beings, question another. Now, I should say that, you know what, she has yet to respond to the backlash. And a rep for the former Bravo celebrity didn't immediately return page 6 request for comment. But there was also other one, because even Carol Razawell, who, they was once friends, now they frenemies, she said the following. She said, that's ignorant. Hold on, because I can't read that one yet, because there's another story that came up regarding where I was like, you know what? Maybe she misspoke. I understood where she was coming from with all of that or whatever. She was trying to say it's a melting pot. I thought maybe that's where she was going. However, there was something that reminded me, and the article reminded me of something that she said, or she did years ago to someone who worked at TJ Maxx that made me think, oh, so she is one of those type of people that's Tim, I forget the term where you kind of look where it's just like, oh, you have people who are sort of like this capitalistic mentality versus you think people who look a certain way are beneath you or they look poor based off of their circumstances, or you think that black people and Latin people couldn't live in an area that have money. First of all, you got to have money to live in Long Island, period. You know, them taxes is crazy. I was just talking to somebody earlier and he was telling me that in Elmont, he's paying $10,000 a year in taxes. I'm like, that is crazy. So in the comment section, at the neighborhood talk, I see DJ, he put, Lord, white tea women like this will kill us all, and then make a video. Another person put, the Hamptons was predominantly black before the others showed up, and it's probably because y'all can't stop inviting people to the cookouts. Ooh. Well, that's true. A lot of you black folks, yeah, the ignorant ones, that I don't associate y'all with us over here. Y'all do like inviting just anybody and everybody to a damn cookout. Y'all almost try to invite Kundis Owens to the damn cookout. All because all of a sudden she was having, no, you're not trying to use the community after you done threw us under the bus so many damn times to try to rehabilitate your dusty ass career. Then had to go on Don Lemon and try to start her foods. And Don, you an idiot for even inviting that old dust mite over on your damn show. I was like, if she really want to be challenged, go on The View. If you really want to be challenged, well, they might not challenge her because a lot of them can't really come up with a thought outside of reading the cue cards. But if you really want to go and be challenged, go on Roland Martin. She would last 2 minutes. let alone 2 seconds. So another person put, y'all know damn well what she meant. We say the same thing. Soon as we move to a nice neighborhood, we say we move to the white part or of town or welcome to my Caucasian home. Everybody calm down. Stop making everything about race. It's rare to see black people in certain parts of Cali. That's facts. I'm not a huge fan of her, but this was not worth making a big deal out of. Well, I'll say everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And if you like it, I love it. So let's move on. So another one put, so rich is a synonym for white. Yeah, so there's some people that are in the comments that are dogging her out, but there's some people that feel like that some people are reaching and that it's not a big deal of what she's saying. So the thing that I wanted to bring up to wrap this whole thing up down, where I was like, okay, so y'all are out here windmilling for Bethenny, but it wasn't that long ago, September 2023 to be exact, where she gifted a store cashier a $70 makeup palette because she couldn't afford it. And this was her words. Now, when a fan asked why the employee couldn't make that purchase, Frankel explained because she's a cashier at TJ Maxx. She said. And they said that, she's tone deaf on her comment. Another person put, that's ignorant. A cashier at TJ Maxx can afford it if she saves it. Comes across entitled and rude. This is one user commented. With another adding, Bethenny, tone deaf, stop it. And then this is where Carol Raswell, former friend and co-star of The Real Housewives of New York, came in and threw a little shade at Bethenny as well and said, who sent this to me? LOL. I mean, stop this nonsense. So much to unpack, but I'm not getting paid to do this any longer. But here, one word, hashtag white savior complex. Raswell tweeted over a video of the TikTok on Friday. Oh, she was talking about the recent thing. Because I thought that was my fault. I thought it was over the TJ Maxx thing. But no, this is the recent thing. So do y'all think that's white savior complex or whatever the case is? Here's the thing. So I do feel like Bethenny is tone deaf. It's like, remember, girl, it wasn't that long ago, your ass was broke on The Real Housewives. And you tried many adventures and failed, even going on Martha Stewart's Apprentice. And then it wasn't until you went on Roni and you did this whole, we were rooting for you because you were the underdog. You was in the words of Countess Luann and them, the broke one. That was the way they treat her. She was the broke one on the show. They was all rolling in the dough and had come from relationships where they were the wives of people with a lot of money. And Bethenny had to pull herself up by her bootstraps and was able to create the empire known as Skinny Girl. But it's like, once you get a little coin, she is a perfect example of those people that forget where the hell they came from. So that's what Bethenny gives. So, I do agree that she was tone deaf on the situation. I was willing to defend her on that. But after, the whole thing with the TJ Maxx, it's like, girl, first of all, this is clearly you don't know many people. Or remember, you must have forgotten where you came from. Because like I said, the whole poor thing. When people don't have a lot of money and when you come from circumstances of, you work at TJ Maxx, okay. Or you work at a Target or a Marshalls or whatever. A lot of those people that have those type of jobs, they do save up their money and they put it towards things that they like. Who can't afford a $70 pallet? That's not a whole lot of money. And there's girls that spend money on way more that work minimum wage jobs. When you see girls that will spend money on expensive stuff, makeup, wigs, you name it, they spend the money on it. A lot of women who don't come from a lot of a big financial background, they put the billions of dollars gets flooded into the beauty industry. And guess who that money is coming from? Those girls that work at TJ Maxx. Those girls that work at Target or Claire's or whatever you want to call it. So what the hell is Bethenny talking about? She sounds stupid per usual. But anyway, let me get off this topic. I mean, not the show. We still got a whole lot to talk about. We got a couple more topics and then we out of here. We got about maybe 3 or 4 topics left. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of this story. Do you feel like Bethenny is tone deaf per usual? Or she just sit down and be quiet? Or maybe she just needs, she needed something to talk about just because she needs to keep that TikTok up and running. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of this story down below.